Hey, what's going on? And thank you to anybody taking the time to watch this video today. My name is A Passenger on a Ride, and today I just wanted to take a few minutes to discuss our inner child and how a lot of us tend to lose sight of our inner child as we get a little bit older and also have a tendency to neglect it as well. Childlike wonder and the imaginatory state of being a child and just the curiosity and joyfulness of being a child is something that a lot of us lose sight of as we get a little bit older, whether it be because the world has kind of gotten to us and jaded us, whether it be because, somebody has had, a quite traumatic childhood and in response to that has kind of been extremely cut off from their inner child, or, just a lot of people kind of lose sight of those things because they get older and society has told them to some extent that they shouldn't be holding on to any sort of childlike behaviors or mannerisms. But, within that specifically, something that I think a lot of people lose sight of as well is the idea between what I see as being like childlike and childish. When I think of the word childish, and this might not be the same for everybody, but when I think of the word childish, I think of somebody who is, carries more of the negative traits of a child and lacks, emotional maturity or just general maturity and kind of things of that nature. And that word to me has a more negative connotation around it. But when I think of childlike, I kind of just naturally go to thinking about the state of wonder that you were in when you were a child. And when I think of childlike, I think of, states of wonder that I'm able to slip into as I'm a little bit older. You know, if you kind of just take a look around, there's a lot of things to see and kind of take in awe like you did when you were a child, but it's a little bit harder to see as you get older. But there are specific moments to me that have been very significant in which I've really felt like have brought me to that state of wonder, really when I'm kind of like in the presence of something very just innately beautiful, whether it be something in nature or a piece of art or architecture that I'm just absolutely blown away by, or if it's something that I hear on like a philosophical basis that is just so awe-inspiring to me that I kind of just ponder on it in a childlike wonder. I think that childlike nature in general is something that we should hold on to as we get older. And if you're somebody that's kind of lost sight of that and feel disconnected from that, maybe be willing to open yourself back up and, kind of feed your inner child again. I'm sure that they miss you. And, you know, something that you can do to kind of start to do that if you're lacking a connection is finding ways to engage in play per se. And when I say play, I kind of mean it in the same manner that, you would have when you were a child, but, whatever the adult version of that would be. But the bottom line of that is really that you need to do things that you enjoy and that do inspire just a sense of joy in you, like when you were a kid, and make you not think and ponder on just how fucking shitty life is and how you're just aging and getting older. I found that the most youthful people that are of older age that I've met in my life are ones that have remained playful and haven't let life jade them or become cynical. Even just doing something as simple as just like, don't ever think that you're too old to watch cartoons. Just watch a fucking cartoon if it makes you happy. Go dance in the rain next time it's raining out and you're having a good day. Listen to some music, blast it from the inside of your house, and just go dance in the rain, spin around. Go dancing with your friends. Go, the next time you see a swing set, don't be afraid to go get on that swing set. Don't think that you're too old to go down a slide. Do things that you just really enjoy and feed that sense of play, because I can guarantee that your inner child misses you if you haven't been doing that. And your inner child is something that's never going to go away. It's a part of your psyche, it's a part of your spirit, and you need to do everything that you can to feed that. And if you don't, you're just kind of going to end up being some sort of cynical old fool at some point in time. And I've met a lot of people like that in my life, and I genuinely just wish for them and hope for them that someday they can reconnect with that and find the joy in life again. As I've talked about in a couple of my videos, you know, the cycles of life are real, duality is real. There are bad things and there are good things, and it's all equal, but at the end of the day, if you can't really just revel in those good moments and try to make them for yourself as much as possible, life's not as much worth living for. But it's all up to you to make that for yourself, and becoming conscious of some things like this are ways to kind of make your life a little bit better. And that's really the point of why I started this channel, is to try to share some of my ways of combating mental negativeness, spiritual negativeness, and sharing those with the world around me. But that's really all I have to speak on for today. I really appreciate you guys taking the time to watch this. If you've enjoyed, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. I will be making these every single day going forward, and just once again, I really appreciate you guys taking time to watch and catching on this early. I'm really enjoying doing this so far, and every single person that's watched one of these videos, especially the ones that are making it to the end, I really, really appreciate you joining me on this journey, and I hope you learned something, and hope I can be some sort of positive impact on your life. And if it's in any way been beneficial, please comment and let me know. I'd be happy to talk to you about anything. If there's any insight that anybody wants to share with me or something they'd like to have me talk about, please leave that down in the comments as well. Really appreciate you guys taking the time. Have a beautiful rest of your day.